way to Ely, and Zephyr hasn't puked yet. So I'd say we're off to a good start. Cute. We're going to Ely for my 30th birthday, June 21st, 2020. See you when we get there. Okay, so we're here. I'm making cocktails.
You can finish those first.
But this is our little Airbnb. It's super cute.
Coupons for the dispensary.
Nice. I'm gonna make a cocktail and we will chillax. Time to relax. I'm so happy that this is shady back here and the temperature is like perfect. As soon as we got here, like the 5 minutes we were here, all of a sudden Zephyr sees the neighbor and she gets scared and takes off, and the dogs like wrap the leashes around me and I trip and fall, but that's okay. It's gonna be a fun weekend. Tomorrow we're gonna go to the lake. We're gonna hang out. You guys are along for the ride.
Railroad track.
Oh, cool. All right, let's see if they're open. Thanks, babe. Okay, wish me luck. Family, how cute. Okay, let's see how good the pizza is. Good morning. Good morning, pretty girl. It is Saturday, June 20th, day before my birthday, and we are getting ready to take the dogs to the lake. We're gonna have fun. We packed some sandwiches and some beers and our swimsuits, and we're gonna see where the day takes us. Ready to go. Poor Zephyr. Hates the car. But Zerk is such an adventure dog. He's like ready for anything.
Smells like vomit.
Yeah. Zephyr puked yesterday.
Look at that deer down there.
Really? Oh my gosh, just walking right through the fucking road.
I was like, that's a big dog. God, it's just like just Jesus being like that. No thank you.
Yeah, I don't know where he went. He probably just walked into somebody's yard. Wow. That's cool. That's one cool thing about like being out here in like middle of nowhere kind of towns. All the animals and wildlife. But yeah, Zephyr puked in the car yesterday, so we got all the windows down.
And the only thing the Airbnb doesn't have is a fucking washing machine. Of course.
Of course. The lake we're going to is called Cave Lake, right?
Cave Lake.
Cave Lake.
Safe Park.
Safe Park. So we will catch you on the flip side. We found Steptoe Creek Trail, but it was kind of a far walk to the lake and we have a bunch of stuff with us, so we're gonna go find a trail that's a little bit closer for the dogs so that they can run and drink water from the creek and stuff, and we can chill and drink. It's so funny as you get older, like how your birthday changes, you know? Like last year for my 29th birthday, it was all about like having a pool party and having everybody over to see the new house and everything. And now it's like just hanging out with you three. I think that's all I want. It's just so funny, you know, how like things change. I mean, I'm 30. I don't feel 30.
Oh my god.
But like, yeah. I'm not 29 anymore. Well, not until tomorrow, officially.
Well, I'm gonna be 19 tomorrow.
Aussie friends! Definitely.
Shake.
This is the other tiny lake that we stopped at on our way down. We saw it on our way up and we thought about stopping here, but there was a lot of people. So on our way down, we checked it out. We found this cute little beach and Zephyr's loving it. And pretty girl. We had our sandwiches and I think we're gonna bounce. See you when we get home. I just wanted to take this time to kind of retouch on what I was talking about at the lake, about how now that I'm getting older, what I do for my birthday, I guess, doesn't really matter so much. And I think mainly what it is your priorities change as you get older. One thing I've noticed about myself is I don't like to live my life so publicly anymore. When I was in my early 20s, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to experience life so I could post it on Facebook or post it on Instagram I wanted to be a model, so any photo shoot I would do, I would immediately be posting it on Facebook and Instagram, you know, just to get that instant gratification of the likes and everything. That's why I like YouTube so much, because I have time to process what I'm filming. It's not instantaneous. I edit it, I go through multiple times, you know, multiple drafts. I'm constantly revising, and then I put out something that I'm proud of. It's something I worked on, it's something I put my heart and soul into, and it's more of an art aspect. I did in the beginning love that about Instagram, because it was mainly about the artistic photos, you know, the artistic, everything was so artsy, and then it became influencer based, and it became all about your audience and, you know, selling something. And to me, I've considered myself an artist, you know, since I was in high school. I always loved to paint. Every year of high school I took a different art class, pottery, you know, just regular art where we learned about vinyl cuts and stamps and all that kind of stuff. And that really encouraged me when I went to college. I studied art history and I went into graphic design. And as a graphic designer, it's very much about planning and organizing and learning, you know, how to sell something basically. And Instagram became a cheaper version of that. And it really upset me because I spent all this money on school and then people were just becoming graphic designers because of their Instagram feeds. And I'm sure, you know, the same goes for the modeling industry. Like, people just became models because they liked to be in front of a camera. People became photographers because they had an iPhone camera. And I'm not saying like I'm a great videographer. I'm definitely learning. I'm trying. I am constantly planning, especially while vlogging. Like, this is something I've never done before. And I'm constantly thinking about, okay, what's the end product gonna look like? So I just think as you grow up, you know, your priorities change. For me, like, this is the ideal vacation, just hanging out in the backyard, having a cocktail, and chilling with my family. These are my friends. These are who I want to be with, and I just hope for more of that in the future. I don't mean to sound too cheesy, but cheers. Hi guys! So I am back home now. It's a couple days after my birthday. I did not film my actual birthday on the 21st of June. We packed up our stuff from our Airbnb and drove back to Vegas. But before that, Dylan proposed. So now I'm engaged. It's really an interesting feeling because I always kind of knew that we would end up getting married, but you know, and we talked about it and stuff like that, but I just kind of never thought it would actually happen. So I'm really happy, and I just wanted to give an update on that since I was, you know, recording my whole birthday weekend, and then all of a sudden on my actual birthday it just went silent. So yeah. Don't really know what else to say, but I'm just excited, and here's to the rest of my life. Crazy. It's cool. It's really cool. Now everybody's asking, you know, when's the wedding? When are you planning this and that? And I'm like, well, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and I would love for, you know, my whole family, my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, I would love for everybody and Dylan's family to be there. So we're gonna have to figure out maybe next year, maybe the year after, if we're gonna be together for our whole life, like, what's the rush? So cheers. Have a drink for me, take a shot, and peace out. I hope I don't get copyrighted for any of this music, so